Welcome back. We are getting back into Ultimate Doom, the 1993 Doom, Episode 2, Shores of Hell, Mission 1, Deimos Anomoly. My name is Matt, aka RoadJedi88. Subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comments, questions, suggestions down below. I will run 100% walkthrough. We're going to do Ultra Violence. I will also do Speedrun and show you my Rage Room. So, at the start here, we're in a dead end. I'm going to creep along this wall here and draw the attention of these pistol zombies. But I'm not going to fire anything. I'm going to let them kind of shoot each other off a little. I'm going to stay alongside this wall. When the closest zombie shows up, then I will lunge at him with my fist. Let him come up to me. Some of these guys will shoot each other down. So we're going to go past this red section. Don't stay in the middle. It will hurt you. We have another lineup of pistol zombies. Do the same thing again. Now this lineup is a little bit trickier to get them to shoot each other because they weren't as far down away from us. And their lineup and the way they formulate coming towards us, they can walk in front of each other, but not as easy as the first squad. We're gonna come up to these windows, and I'm gonna just wake them up. I'm just gonna stand here for a bit, keep kind of instigating an in-house fight. You can stay here as long as you want until it gets a little too quiet. There's only so many zombies and there's almost no match against the imps. But of course, if an imp is outnumbered by the zombies, you know, that's another story. But it depends on if he's fireballing more than one zombie to piss him off. Alright, after you've spent a little bit of time there, we're going to go to this teleporter. Now you can stand here and wait to see if someone comes through and surprise them as they enter. Or you can come through. I would recommend that in this episode you really work on direct hits. Because as we go into episode 3, you're going to really need to have that down. And especially episode 4. So this is a good chance to start kind of exercising that. As well as defense tactics and how you maneuver. Episode 1 was nothing more than just kind of a introduction to what you're in for. But now they're going to start cranking up the heat. So, we're going to come around here. Now, we need to hit the switch on the wall, but there's a crazy trick. Because it brings up a switchboard behind you. You can actually go ahead and hit the 2 switches with it under the ground. One switch, one of the underground switch here, opens the walls over here. There is a red key card behind it. The other one opened a secret up in this overhang that we were just in by the windows, at a corner between 2 windows. We're about to meet a new demon as well as get a new weapon. When you go in, say hello to the Cockademon. Watch out for the pinkies and the zombies that are also in there. The Cockademon shoots some kind of weird colorful arsenal projectile. In Doom 3 it looks more like a meteor rock or something, that there's like fire rocks. But here it doesn't quite look like that. Takes 6 direct shotgun hits on the Cacodemon with a shotgun. Takes about 25 direct hits with a pistol with bullets. Takes about two good rocket direct hits. If you can sneak up cleanly on a Cacodemon, you can actually keep him in stun mode with a chainsaw. And if you do Fist Fury on him, if you go to punching him, I recommend having the Berserk pack already accessed. Here we are going to shoot the pinkies first. The other feature that we were introduced to in that room, and you saw me pick it up because I was explaining the Cacodemon first, is the plasma rifle that we picked up. You need plasma cells for that. If you refer back to my introduction video when I explained the ammunition, right now in our capacity count, we can only store 300 cells at max. Right now we only have 60. So we're going to start off kind of low. As we get into further levels, we're going to become a little more reliant with it. Alright, we killed off these guys. You saw me go down a secret with those 2 skull switches. That hall with all those items. That's a one-time shot. If you miss that wall shutting, there's no going back in. And those items, that's an item in secret. Those are items in secret count. So you have to go in there if you want your 100% walkthrough. So we're moving forward. I went through that red keycard door. Now I'm nearing the end through the blue keycard door. To the right, there's a switch we need to hit. And there's going to be a Cacodemon behind the switch. He is guarding the other switch we need to hit. Go up, hit this switch. It is opening a teleport in the corner here. We have one last Cacodemon. Like I suggested, try to ration your ammunition. That's going to be something that is critical in the 4th episode. Kill the imp and hit the exit switch. This was Deimos Anomoly. Finished 100% kills, 100% items, 100% secrets. I know I'm playing faster than I could keep up talking and commentating, but hopefully you saw everything and I tried to address what you should have seen. Now I'm going to go ahead and save in this next section, but I'm also going to run Speedrun. I'm going to clean up my progress save from the last episode that I walked y'all through, so I can organize myself a little cleaner. If you already did the 8 sequential speedrun achievement challenge, then you don't really need to worry about it in this episode because it's already done, right? But if you wanted to try it with another episode, or if you just still want to know about speedruns anyways for all the episodes, just for the hell of it, well then, here is Speedrun on Ultraviolence, which is actually not something I normally do. I usually do it on the easiest mode. But I'm going to do it on Ultraviolence with the God mode and give me everything cheats. The God mode, IDD, QD, for anyone that has to do the keyboard cheat codes. IDD, QD. Anyone that is going, wanting to give me everything, it is ID KFA. ID KFA. So you can go ahead and have the extra weapons. So we're going to go back in. Swords of Hell, Ultraviolence, and this will be the speedrun. Putting in God mode, putting in Give All. So run for the blue key card first. Then run to that teleporter. Run to the switch. You might have a little horde in your way. Actually, no, we don't need a switch. Just go to the other teleporter. Whoop, sorry. Now, this is really highly unnecessary. We really don't need this. but it's a nice little time killer because you have to wait for this ledge to lower from that skull switch. We're gonna take out. Honestly, don't let yourself get too caught up in a fight. That was a mistake on my part, and I'm lucky I still had time. For a second there, with all that chaos, I momentarily forgot I was in a speed run. So hit the switch, go to the teleporter, work your way past this cock demon, and hit the exit switch. That is speedrun. The part time was 1 minute and 30 seconds. I did that in 58 seconds. Had I not taken that extra little secret route, as well as allowed myself to get hung up with those pinkies, I probably could have had that a little bit quicker. Now, I'm going to show you what I like to call Rage Room. I've explained this through the last episode. It's just screw around. It's not for points. It's not for time crunch. It's not for anything serious related to the game. It is just kind of misappropriating the game, maybe, for your own personal use. Okay, so I guess I lost a clip somewhere. But I'm basically waking everybody up in the house, okay? Again, this is not a serious thing, so you can imagine what I did. I just ran from the starting point straight to the teleporter and out here, so you really didn't miss much in whatever video clip I missed. I am getting my capture card sometime this weekend or at the end of the weekend, so that should help resolve some of my editing issues. The only way I can get this a little more cleaner than from the App Store approach was through my Switch 2, but I can only upload 30-second increments at a time. So it looks like part of what I lost in that scene, I overestimated that 30 seconds. But like I said, you didn't really miss much. I just simply ran from the starting point to that first teleporter. So we're just waking everyone up. Once everyone is woken up, we are going to go back to the starting point, and then we're going to start our rage on everybody. I'm going to let them rage on each other mostly. Now I'm staying away from the BFG, as well as the plasma rifle, even though I just got the plasma rifle. For the main 100% walkthrough purpose, with the plasma rifle, I want to be able to show getting that achievement with the plasma rifle through the in-game walkthrough aspect, as opposed to the cheating speedrun, as well as Rage Room. Especially not Rage Room, because it's not meant to be taken seriously, and anyone who wants to take the game seriously might want to see me show them how they can get that plasma rifle kill while in progress of the 100% walkthrough game. Because this is just a screw around at this point. This is nothing serious. You know, if you need a redirect or something to redirect your mind from anything you don't want to be caught up with, in your personal life, or you just find this amusing, entertaining, whatever, either way, Grand Theft Autoing through Doom, then the Grand Theft Auto of Doom, however you want to look at it, that's all this Rage Room, what I call Rage Room is. It's just screwing around. There is absolutely nothing serious meant to be taken here. The only thing serious was the 100% walkthrough and the speed run. I'm just simply showing other aspects you can do and enjoy in the game. Little fun side stuff. So again, this wall, like I mentioned earlier, through the walkthrough purpose, once it closes, it stays closed. So the only way to get through it would be to do the cheat code for the no clipping, where you walk through walls. That code is ID. CLIP. ID. CLIP in order to walk through walls. And there are platforms who don't do the keyboards, like the App Store version. It wasn't a keyboard cheat code approach, and they didn't provide no clipping in the cheat code. So depending on what you're playing this game off of, you might not even have access to walk through walls. Blast the switch, and that was Rage Room. I got all of them. Almost had all the items. Yeah, I think I know which secret I missed. But again, I wasn't taking this serious. At least not that last part. The first two parts, yeah, they were meant for you. Walkthrough purposes. Achievement reasons, whatever. So, that was Deimos Anomoly. Next, entertainment area. That'll be episode 2, mission 2. So subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comments, questions, suggestions down below, and thank you for following.